ahead, make your move. You're better off without my face in your view. Bright flame, but now it's burned out. It's fate, say it out loud. So late, I wanna head home now. You had me hanging from a tightrope. Cut the cord and watch me spiral. Go ahead, make your move. You're better off without my face in your view. So what's the point you came to? You shouldn't stay, though I'll be lost without you. Why won't you push me? I'm standing right on the edge. I'll make it easy. I said we have nothing left. No, you don't need me. Sorry, don't mean to offend. The sun is rising. This night is come to an end. You've got me walking on a tightrope. Seems like we'll be here for a while. You had me hanging from a tightrope. Cut the cord and watch me spiral. Go ahead, make your move. You're better off without my face in your view. So what's the point you came to? You shouldn't stay, though I'll be lost without you.
Good evening, everybody. Massive game stays the Manchester derby. In case you didn't know, bloody is early kickoff, 12:30. I personally like an early kickoff because, well, it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? If it goes well, you can enjoy the rest of your footballing weekend. If it doesn't go well, you're gonna have a bad time. But generally speaking, it's going to be good for City because we are quite good at the football. So respect this shirt. Yes, I never really wear it. I quite like this, though, in fairness. I know it doesn't represent a good season for City, but I actually like the shirt. I didn't like it when it was first revealed, but I do actually quite like it. Manchester derby. Let me get the lineup up for you guys because interesting lineup from City and United, actually. Shall we have a look? Here we go. There we go. So, I'm not wearing the full kit, guys. No, that would be weird. Also, last night we had Mrs. Nobbins' sister and her husband round, and we were playing Mario Party on N64 up until the early hours. So I've not really had any time to eat or do anything today because I woke up late. Hence, I'm just like, I literally just shoved some rice in the microwave. So I'm just going to be eating some rice intermittently as we go through because I've not eaten anything yet. So allow me, yeah? The back four is the most interesting area. I guess the bench is the most interesting area also. Because we are limited on options. Nico is not even on the bench, for example. Nico, John, Gavardio, Diaz, Kova, Bob, Savio, none of them are here. And Marmouche is still away with Egypt as well. So, City are pretty limited in respect of the options we have on the bench. O'Reilly, surprised he's not starting, but we do have O'Reilly to bring on, which is good. Ainori, okay, another good option to bring on if we need. Reinders, of course, and Shirky. So there are some good options on the bench, which are attacking wise, which is good. It's fine. It's fine. The starting 11 is still very strong from City. It is still very strong. The fullback area is the main cause for concern for a lot of people. It's certainly the one that I'm the most surprised by. I really thought that O'Reilly was going to start. I really thought that Nunes was going to start. Now, Nunes isn't even on the bench. You guys are saying that he has the flu, apparently, so he's ill, which is a massive shame because Nunes has been so important for City this season. We've spent a lot of time on this channel talking about what offensive function Nunes brings to this City side. He's also added just like defensive stability to his game as well. And we don't have that today, which is a shame. Now, and we'll get into United in a second. The good news is their left side is dog shit in before they score 3 goals from the left. But Luke Shaw and Dorgu is not an on paper, especially offensive attacking side from United. So hopefully it's not going to be too much of a concern for City. Rico Lewis therefore has to come in. I guess it doesn't have to come in. I guess you could play Kusanov right back, and then you could play Elaine and Ake at centre back, and then you could play O'Reilly at left back. But that seems to be a lot of faffing, whereas the centre back partnership that has obviously been working for the past few games has been Kusanov Elaine. So I think it makes sense to try to stick. With that. What can I hear in my ears? I feel like, can I hear some like light music? Is that from Sky? It is, yeah. Sky Sports has some really weird music going on. My brain was confused then. Yeah, so it makes sense for Lewis to just come in for...
Welcome back, Lewis of age 12.
Nunes.
You're on a 0-month streak.
Thank you so much, Lewis. Love that from you. It makes sense for that to be the case. So a straight swap, Lewis and Nunes, not a problem. The midfield is what I predicted, actually. I did, what's that, Phil Foden's Manchester Derby record. 16 appearances, 10 wins. That's a good record. Only Tommy Booth has played in more wins for City and Bernardo. And who interviewed Tommy Booth for the Colin Bell documentary? Your boy. So big up to Tommy Booth. What an absolute king he is. Yeah, the midfield makes a lot of sense for me. Rodri is Rodri, so he plays. I actually did predict Cherki to start, in which case you have to play Bernardo. But I guess it makes sense to... it makes sense to not play Cherki today, from the start anyway, because if you don't have Nunes there, then not only are you losing a key bit of offensive function for Cherki to function in the side, but you're also losing a lot of recovery pace on that right side and a lot of defensive solidity going from Nunes to Lewis. So it makes City's right side a lot more frail and weaker. Do you want to have Cherki on that side, given that context? Probably not. So it does make a lot of sense that Semenyo is starting over Cherki, given the absence of Nunes. So that does make a lot of sense that Semenyo is playing, because Semenyo is a really good tracker of the ball, presser, and is defensively solid also. So it makes sense that it's a partnership on the right of Semenyo, Bernardo, Lewis, rather than Cherki, Bernardo, Lewis, which is a bit more frail and suspect, and susceptible, to attacks from the opposition. So that makes sense. So the Semenyo inclusion, given the Nunes non-inclusion, makes a lot of sense to me. Doku starting, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. Haaland starting, obviously. Semenyo starting, given the context of Nunes, makes complete sense to me. Midfield makes loads of sense. We don't really have the options. I don't think this is the game where he starts Reinders. It's a game where you can bring him on if the space opens up, but for now, this makes sense to start like this. The only one I have a big question mark on, really, is Ake. Ake starting is the only one. I don't quite get that one. I would have thought it would have just made a bit more sense to punt for O'Reilly rather than Ake. I think it makes sense to not start Nori because he is the game you want to start him after AFCON. I know he looked good in his cameo against Newcastle, but is that the game you want to start him in? the Manchester derby. I don't know. I think you probably want to start him against Bodø Glimt or Wolves instead to ease him back into the side a little bit more. So I get Aït-Nouri not starting. Don't really get Nico Riley not starting, unless of course there's like some fitness injury situation, which means he has to go on the bench. But either way, it is going to be Ake. So how do we think this is therefore going to set up on ball for City? We'll get into United as well. I don't know, basically. But considering Ake is there, now we have seen it in fairness this season where Ake has pushed up into the midfield and it has been double inverting fullbacks. So it may well be that Ake does do that. Of course, that could happen. That seems a little bit unlikely. It does seem a little bit unlikely. What's probably more likely to happen, though, is that you end up with a back three of Ake, Elaine, and Kusanov. Austin asks, could it be a 3-2? I don't, obviously, again, I don't know. But Lewis is obviously going to not provide an overlap for Semenyo, generally speaking. That would be a bit odd, wouldn't it? And Semenyo doesn't need it. Again, another reason why you don't really necessarily want to partner Lewis and Shirky on that right side, because Lewis isn't going to necessarily complement him like that. So it could well be a 3-2 with Rodri and Lewis tucking in like that, in which case it is a treble setup from City, basically, to a degree. Anyway, it's certainly the same like box midfield, you would guess. So it could be that. Could it instead be Rodri on his own, Bernardo going more central, and then Lewis advancing a little bit more? Maybe Bernardo dropping instead at times to help in the early phases, in which case City can still get into their 3-1-6. So Lewis pushes up and plays as one of the 3 number 10s, perhaps. Either option is probably viable. I don't know how viable it is to play. Oh, I guess that the other option is, Yanko thinks Lewis is the right 10. The other option would be if you did want to invert Ake, which it might sound crazy, but I'm pretty sure was it against, which was the game where Aït-Nouri got injured in? Was it the Spurs game where he got taken off after like 15 or 20 minutes? I think it was. Master Max, big up to you for following. It was, thank you. In that game, if memory serves, Aït-Nouri was inverting into the midfield alongside Lewis that day, I think. So it was double inverting fullbacks. And Ake came on, and Pep didn't change the structure, certainly not in that first half. He made Ake invert into the midfield. So it could well be that we have this situation where Ake does pop in and a 2-3-5 is formed, in which case it would look more like that, which could happen. I guess the only difference between that and the 3-2 is the positioning of Ake. But either way, it does look like it's going to be this. I think there's a lot to like about this team going forwards. There's a lot of threats going forwards. United are going to probably, and we'll get into United now maybe. If you watch my preview, then you know how tricky it is to try to predict what United are going to do today, because it's Carrick's first game.
LNobbins, what is your prediction for today? I think City win 2-0.
I'm going to predict 2-0 as well. We don't know exactly what he's going to do. Is he going to play how he did as he was Borough manager? Is he going to do something entirely different based on the personnel that he has rocking right now? One would assume that United are going to be quite compact and defensively secure off ball. I'm predicting them to play a 4-4-2. Now, generally, that means that you're not going to get much space centrally. So that means, again, generally, what you want is small space operators in the centre, i.e. someone like a Foden. Makes sense for him to play. But even more important than that, you need to ensure you still have threat out wide. And having Doku and Semenyo in the sides, 2 natural wide outlets who love 1v1 battles against fullbacks. Well, Doku certainly, Semenyo less so, but still he loves attacking from that wing. There's a lot to like, I think. I like the idea of Semenyo being up against that left side of Dorgu and Shaw. I like the idea of Doku being up against that right side of Ahmad and Dallo, assuming that's what it's going to be. And maybe it'll be Mbumo playing off the right, I'm not sure. Or maybe they do something entirely different, but I think there is a lot to like about this City side. The Ake one is throwing me a little bit, but apart from that, I think that the attack, the midfield makes a load of sense given the Núñez absence. And it's probably what I would have punted for had I known that Nunes wasn't available to start. In all honesty, it's probably what I would have punted for. So I'm happy with that. And I think that City have a really good chance of winning this game and controlling it to good effect. Of course, there's going to be the threat of United on the counter-attack because Bruno Fernandes exists and Mbumo exists and Ahmad exists. But there's enough quality on this pitch for City to win. Šeško's on the bench. Yeah, I'm surprised Šeško didn't start. I'll be real. I'm a little bit surprised about that.
Welcome back Beyond Ultra Gaming. You're on a 0-month streak.
But get your score predictions in. What do you guys reckon? Thank you so much to Beyond for your Prime subscription. Oh, by the way, Lewis, your random footballer was Robinho. There we go, in his AC Milan kit. And your random footballer Beyond is Shola Amiobi. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that is the team. I think outside of O'Reilly not starting, for me, it's probably the strongest side that City could put out, I would suggest. And you got options on the bench as well. Shirky can come on if you need him to. I'm sure he will make an appearance. I like this, yeah. This is a good comment. You can, if you want, like if Semenyo's not working or whatever, or if you want to go even more gung-ho and take off, let's say, Bernardo or Foden, or Doku, I guess, you can bring on Shirky. Like, if it gets to the 70th minute and it's 0-0 or 1-1 and you need a goal and they're just playing defensively, then yeah, bring on Shirky, obviously. That is perfect for his game state when there's all the space for him in and around the box and you can just like pick out those little moments. That is perfect for someone like Shirky to come on. Conversely, if the game opens up a little bit, bring on Reinders. Because he can do that also. That's another good point, Musty. Yeah, if you're only leading by a goal, then bring on Shirky for Semenyo's a good outlet as well. But whoever, whether it's Foden, whether it's Bernardo, Semenyo, Doku, or even Haaland, you know, depending on the situation, bring on Shirky to try to see out the game. There's loads of flexibility and there's loads of options for City. United, conversely, their bench. Cunha's not starting, which is surprising. I even put him in the thumbnail. I really thought he was going to start today. Obviously not. But they can bring on Cunha. They can bring on Šeško for that offensive threat. They can also bring on Mount if they want to shore up the midfield a little bit.
All aboard
as well.
the Haaland hype train. Give me your money or I'll end your existence like I ended Arsenal's title hopes.
Exactly, guys. Big up to you for starting the hype train. Hello to you, Nesuno. Ake will bring us tears, says Atash. Let's hope he has a good game, matey. Let's hope he has a good game. Game score predictions in. I am going to say 2-0 to City. 2-0 to City. There's a decent bench from City. It's a more than good enough starting 11. And I've got high hopes that we can get something. We should win today. We need to win. There's no should. We have to win. We must win. This is a must win. We've drawn 3 in a row. We have to win this game. Not just because it's a derby. Just because we've drawn 3 in a row. We have to win. In the league, that is. We have to win. That must be a thing. I'm sorry, I'm just eating. I'm literally just eating plain micro rice, but I had no time this morning. So, I just need some food. Hello, Kirby. What have I done in my life to be subjected to watching Ake in 26 with his concrete feet? Respect. Maybe you can have a good game today. Don't worry about it. Banana today. We can get the banana out, absolutely. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll get it out second half. We shouldn't need it today, but we'll see. Gonna starve. Don't starve yourself, guys. Eat food. Eat food. I mean, get some gravy with that rice. You guys know I don't even like gravy, so you get me. It's 2032 won the quad while Kasanov being our captain. Sky Sports mentions he's prone to mistakes because of his debut. Is that what they're still doing? Because again, unless it's quiet for me, I don't really listen to the commentary and what they're saying. So is that what they're saying on Sky? I think there was one silly moment he made against Newcastle recently, in fairness. But this idea that he's always dropping them is like it's just weird, isn't it? It is odd. It is odd. You guys know I like Kassanov. And he's not perfect, but this idea that he's a massive liability for City is very confusing and very odd. What's my name? My name is LNobbins. I don't know what it is, Musty. I don't know what it is. Odd, though. And it was Richards who said it. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know why. Even in that Chelsea game, he had a good game that day. I know he made the error for the goal, and I think Akanji should have also had some responsibility for it. He had a good game that day. He had like a shaky 5 or 10 minutes, okay, and then he was like class for the rest of it. Even that game, which they use as the example, is not a good example to use. Because he had a good one. Odd. Odd behaviour. I think Ait-Nouri should start today. He's ready, plays 4 games in the African Cup. Maybe he could, but is it the game you want to start him in? Hello, Nat, how you doing, matey? Good luck. What do you think? Okay, what do you reckon, Gick? What do you reckon? Come on, let's use our noggin a little bit here. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I'm going to breach copyright law? Do you reckon I'm going to just bring my channel into disrepute and get banned? What do you reckon? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Come back. I'll give you 5 minutes, and I want a 2-sentence answer, and I want at least one of those sentences to include a relative clause and a fronted adverbial. Yeah? That's your task if you choose to accept it. Hello, Spartacus. Breaking the rules is fun. Amazing. Yeah, I think so, Neo. Yeah, I think so. For sure, for sure. Maybe even Boda Glimt. Maybe Boda Glimt as well. You're a Juve fan. Love that from you. Ha, do you get it? Because I don't. Juve, you, haha. There's no one on the back of this shirt. This is a plain boy. This is a plain boy. But it is from last season. It is from last season, which of course was stinky.
Good work, guys. The hype train has ended. Get off now.
How is I didn't understand it. How is Mateta? Oh. It's alright. Bozo Glimt, amazing. Yeah, it is PTSD. I do think it is better in person, I will say that. I will say that. No Nunes, no Party. In it. Mateta will be gone. In all seriousness, no, I do like him as a player. He was amazing against us in the cup final, wasn't he? Or am I thinking of the semi-final? Either way, he was amazing in either one. You're getting a decent player. I thought that maybe United would try to go for him. He is very bold. He's very strong, though. Hello, Tony. How are you? I'm scared so many of getting injured. Don't worry. Oh, we got an interview with Pep. Let me just have a little listen and some rice. United have a good history. Difficult place to come. Good energy. We need good energy, sorry. It's hard to predict them. And Pep is shaking his head. He doesn't know how they're going to set up. So they can play 4, can play 5, can play 3. They can play false 9. He's right. We don't know. Being asked, you just need to focus on what you do. He's like, yeah, I've got nothing to base it off, mate. Focus on ourselves. Being asked about Rodri now, how welcome is his return? That's the Ballon d'Or winner, mate. Respect him. Just saying we need to handle it when he's not available. Asking about the Núñez situation. Flu, you guys all right? So we've had to readjust. I have confidence with Rico. Being asked about Haaland now. He's also played a lot of football. What's his level? Pep says he's good. Plays a lot of football, obviously. He's talking about congestion, fixture congestion. You can't use that card, Pep, I'm afraid. You didn't have to start him against Exeter. Didn't have to start him against Exeter. That was a you decision, mate. I'm afraid to say. I don't accept that. Jack, shut up, mate. There we go. So yeah, standard questions for Pep. Núñez confirmed to have the flu. So Lewis has to come in, has to adjust. Maybe that's why Ake is starting. He's a far more defensive fullback. Do you want to have two fullbacks that aren't solids defensively? Perhaps you don't, in which case you bring on Ake, who can maybe do a better job than Aït-Nouri or O'Reilly in the 1v1 defence. Because obviously, Nico O'Reilly isn't a defender officially. And Aït-Nouri is far more of an offensive fullback. So perhaps that is... perhaps that's why Ake started as well, to try to bring some balance there. I hope so, Navix. We'll see. We'll see. It's a must-win. It's a must-win. He's more of like a number 8, or even like more of an advanced midfielder, RC, to be honest. Like he's more in between an 8 or a 10. That sort of vibe. Olive, I will disrespect Exeter all day, every day. Massive agenda against those frauds. For no reason at all. Just because it's funny. Big up Exeter. Yeah, I'd say so, RC. And I think he also spent some time in the academy as a striker. So he's far more of like an offensive player. This is why he's so good as an offensive fullback, because of that track record. He's always looked more comfortable at left back as well. Can we pick up Glasner? Yeah, he's some boy. I've done lots of content on Gahey. I think that he is a very good player. He immediately comes in. I mean, this season, he immediately comes in and becomes a starter. Next season, you would assume that he's going to be out-and-out third choice. He's homegrown as well, which is good. Can play left centre-back, can play right centre-back. There will be an analysis video out. Haven't even started work on it yet. Earliest that will come out is Thursday next week, more likely Friday. So before his debut against Wolves, we would assume. That's the absolute earliest it will come out, though. Not promising anything. What else? Yeah, I think it's a solid. I think it's a solid player. I think he's really good. I have questions about what it means for the younger centre-backs in our squad, whether out on loan or in the squad right now. But that's a question for another day. If it's just about the short term, it obviously makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Núñez. Yeah. I'm very proud of the Semenyo video, but it was not worth staying up late to making myself ill to work to get it out on time, to be honest. The views did not justify it. So I'm not going to be doing that for the Gahey video either, to be honest with you. So yeah, we'll just have to wait for whenever that is. But hey, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. So yeah, hopefully that's answered your question on Gehi, and I will, of course, go into more detail in the video. Love that from you, Tahiti. Why didn't I pin it? Well, pinning doesn't really do much, in fairness. Like, the traction from Twitter doesn't really do much, in all honesty. It's just like a little cheeky thing. It's mainly just like YouTube that does it. The external views it's never really mattered that much. Yeah, Maguire. I didn't think Maguire was going to start. It's interesting. I don't know. I think Maguire's a weird one. He's good in a side where it's just defending, and if they're United are going to play like that, we'll probably have a good game. Are we going back to 4 centre-backs? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that you don't sign out Nori if you want to do that, for example. Don't think so. I think you'd sign more centre-backs, surely. You wouldn't let Akanji go if your ambition was to do that, surely. So I don't think so. I think it's going to be a pretty clear. Gvardiol's your starting left centre-back. Diaz is your starting right centre-back. Gehi's going to be the second choice left centre-back and the second choice right centre-back. He's going to be the out-and-out third choice. And then you'll have Kusanov as the out-and-out fourth choice. We'll see if he's happy with that medium term. And Elaine is going to be like fifth choice, assuming he stays. And I don't know what's going to happen with Vitor Hayes. Is he going to go out on loan again? And then we'll have another conversation. But you can't have all of them. And Bar, someone asked about Bar, I'm pretty sure that he's just like not going to be a City player ever. I think he's seemingly just been brought in to be a money signing, which is fine, I guess. Like, sometimes you have to make those signings to balance books and all that bollocks. Like, at the end of the day, it is a business and all that shite. And I've still not really watched much Bar because I just don't think he's going to actually be relevant as a City player. I think so, Jack. I think so. Just a bit of cheeky profit. Vitor Hayes does seem to be different, though. That seems to be a different situation there. But obviously they can't all survive. At least one of Elaine, Hayes, Kusanov ain't making it at City. At least. Maybe even 2. It depends. Because we need to remember, Diaz is only 29 years old next season. He's only going to be 29. And he's signed a contract extension this year. He's surely not going anywhere anytime soon. Gvardiol's young. Gehi's not old. Again, Diaz would be the oldest at that point, not even hit 30. Remember, centre-backs can play until they're early to mid-30s, still at the absolute highest level. So we'll see how we get on. Pep is trolling, says a Pix, okay. I agree, Musty, yes. Elaine can't play Champions League. I think he can because of the List B situation. I think, but Gehi can't. I think that's right. I think it's because of his age. I think he's allowed. I think he can. And the fact he's been in the City Academy, I think he can. I might be wrong on that, though. But you guys are saying he can, so that's good. Akanji was crazy. Big up to Akanji. Shut up, Toby, you little bastard. Love the stream with John McKenzie. Thank you so much. Are you eyeing up any more collabs going forward? Yes. So my aim is to have for every single game before a Big Six clash, I want to have a guest on to talk about the game, to talk about their tactics this season. So we did one with Chelsea, and I only decided that at the start of this year, hence why it only started this year. So we had Connor for Chelsea. Big up to Connor. We've had him on the channel before, but he's going to be my go-to Chelsea fan whenever City play Chelsea, because I think he adds a lot of value to the Chelsea streams. I know no one's got annoyed because United fans don't tend to watch this channel, which does make sense. But if anyone was annoyed that I brought on a Leeds fan, John McKenzie, to talk about the Manchester derby, and it's not because like John was like a last resort. Like, if I can get John on, I'll have him on all the time because he's amazing. I think he's the best football person in the social media space. I wanted, in an ideal world, to have a United fan on, though. And I asked five of them. Two replied and they were busy. And then 3 never got back to me. So I tried my best to get a United fan on, but it didn't happen. But I've already got a Spurs fan lined up for our game against Spurs. Big up Kish. And I've already got an Arsenal fan lined up for the game against Arsenal. Big up to Harvey. So I've got my, generally speaking, I've got my Arsenal fan locked in going forwards, assuming they're available. I've got my Spurs fan locked in. I've got my Chelsea fan locked in. I still need to get a dedicated United fan and a dedicated, what's it? Liverpool. That was the club I was thinking of. I need a dedicated United and Liverpool fan. But yeah, John was amazing, and John is amazing. Yeah, he's very, very, very lovely. Go follow his work. Exeter fan, sure, mate. We are 7 minutes from kickoff. Keep the banana. I'll get it at half time. I'll get it at half time. Don't you worry. He's informed about everything, Louise. I'll be honest. Like, he knows basically everything. He wouldn't say that himself, but he knows a lot about a lot. You know what I mean? Diaz, Yoshko, Gehi, Stones, Ake, Kasav, Hayes, Elaine, Bar, Kanji. These are our centre-backs we technically have in the summer, yeah. Yeah, because you're right. Ake is obviously still at the club. He's starting today, and he's still. But what I meant is he's still got a contract. It doesn't expire. So you are right. But of course, how many of those are really City players? Where do Stones end up? Sorry. The fucking Army is sponsoring... Since when's the Army sponsored the fucking Premier League? I've never seen that before. Have you seen that before? What are we doing? Hello? I've never seen that before. It goes to show I don't watch the adverts. I just heard, and here come the soldiers in a 2-2-3 formation. The British Army is sponsoring the bloody Premier League. Okay. Well, that's what I mean, Zozas. I think that's No, I'm not going to get into it. Any other realistic signing we can make in Jam? Probably not. Probably not. Don't jinx us. I can't promise anything. I can't promise anything. No, it's recruitment, Yash. They want you to join. For players. Nat is scared of the defense. I'm eating. Because again, we had a very late night last night. We played the original Mario Party on N64. It was 4 of us. It was amazing fun, but it did end up being very late. So I got up late and I was like, ugh. So I've not eaten anything. So literally as the stream was starting, I ran down and just put some rice in the microwave, like micro rice. So it's literally just plain basmati, I'm sorry. I know that shit. It just tastes of standard rice, but I just needed some carbs, you know? Big up Mario Party 1. Someone asked what I'm eating, Trucis. I just wanted to provide the explanation, that's all. God. Why do you hate me? Yeah, big up. It's a great game, isn't it, Musty? 2-0. City are going to win 2-0. That is my score prediction. Big Don is keeping another clean sheet. He made his best save of his City career in the Manchester derby earlier in the season. I'm expecting another positive game from City. Love that from you, Graham. Up early, up and at 'em. My favourite minigame is that the one where you're on the balls on the island? That was so funny. So funny. I have predicted a draw. I predicted 0-0 for the Emirates game. JK says United will win. It could happen, absolutely. Never played it, Jack. No, never played it. I know. I don't think I ever owned a GameCube. We had the portable consoles in our house. We didn't really have the physical ones. The you know what I mean? Physical. You get me. We didn't have the home consoles. We had the handhelds. So I had like a Game Boy. Big up to you, Kev. Always score predictions, matey. I know you're a United fan. My first ones were the Game Boys. I did have a PSP. Right, this is the last bit of rice, and I'll stop making this a mukbang. There we go. Well, come on, City. Get it up here. Massive game, must win. Give me those 3 points now. Got high scoring then, Kev. That's fairs. Yeah, don't spam, guys. Don't spam. How buzzing was I to have John on? That was one of my favourite shows I've ever done. I loved it. Yeah. John is very lovely. The first time I ever spoke to him was when I made my Doku video, my Doku analysis video. And I just messaged him on Twitter and I said, "Hi, mate. You don't know me, but I love your work. Could you just like watch my video and like give me some feedback and like, because I'm trying to get better." And he did, and he watched it and he gave me feedback on it, and it was really lovely. I was like, wow, I'm a nobody, and he just like replied to me. That's so cute. And that was when did we sign Doku? That 2023. I feel like it was. Yeah.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
So big up to John.
In big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
We're nearly there, boys.
POV, me when I saw Ake, Elena, Rico and Kuzanov are playing in a Manchester derby in 2026, vomiting face emoji.
I love it when there's emoji and it tries to say what it is. It's so bizarre. Here we go. They got Super Michael Carrick. His first game as interim manager this season anyway. Was, of course, in the Championship for Borough. It's not going to be an easy game, this. It's not going to be an easy game. Never is in a derby. But we have the quality to get the victory, yes? Oh, come on now. It's weird, isn't it, Jack? I'm just getting ready to press the button. Moffat says 3-0. And there you go, we've kicked off. Come on, City! Come on. I need it. I need it. Big up to you, Bappelin. Okay. So, Bernardo's gone to left centre. Foden right centre. Oh no, Lewis, sorry, has pushed up all the way. So is it going to be a 3-10 vibe from City? Bernardo linking up with Doku on the left. This is where you want him when he is up against his fullback. Let's hope we see plenty more of that. Oh, look at him trying to take down Casemiro. Oh, give over. Is that a foul? Come on, you're setting a bad example in a derby, ref. In a derby. You got to let that go. We've got to let it go. Come on now. Come on. We want it to be tasty. I want it to be tasty. Maguire's first appearance since November. I did not realise it was that long since he started for United. That's a risk, throwing him in. 8 goals in previous 6 Premier League appearances versus United. That is insane. That's insane from Big Earl. I'd love a Haaland goal today. That's what I'm after. Oh, yes, Kusanov. Yes, Kusanov. Look at the strength. I love that. That's my favourite Kusanovism. Where he just body checks him. I love that. Is that what it's called? The move, man. Is that what it's called? I love that. It's just such a valuable trait as a centre-back to have that in your locker. Okay, mate. What are you doing? It's early nerves. Calm down. Clear the danger. Clear the danger. It's okay. Just calm it down. Calm it down, yeah? That's what he's doing. He's saying safety first, lads. I got this. I got this. It's okay. We'll get him next time. We'll get him next time, yeah? Oh. That was one ball in behind. Rico's got some work to do. Dorgu in. And Kusav gets it behind, and the crowd are up for it. Well done, Kusanov. That was good work from him. Yeah, Dorgu did. Yeah, he had to get there as well, because Mbuma up against the lane. You never know what's going to happen. So big up. Big up, big up, big up. You'd suspect that's all Dorgu is surely going to be able to do offensively. But there we go. I'm sorry to hear that, Head Doctor. I hope all gets resolved. Ball in. And they've hit the bloody post, lads. Lads, calm down. Maguire is just not getting picked up by anyone. Don, I don't know where he's going. And yeah, Maguire should... I mean, Haaland does well to jump a little bit, but my word... Yeah, we were nowhere. I don't know how he's missed that. We should be 1-0 down, honestly. Unfortunately, we did not defend our goal there especially well, nor did we pick up Maguire especially well. Easy, lads. Calm down. Play our game. Hello, KX. How you doing, mate? United should be 1-0 up. The good news is they aren't. So right now, we've got a look of +1. If that makes any sense. Oh, this is not a good start from City. Come on, Elaine, you're better than that. That's poor. How am I supposed to chastise my attackers if we can't even get the ball into them? Come on now. I'm quietly confident that when we, hopefully, get into a settled shape in the centre of the pitch, like the middle third, from there, we'll be able to control the game and dictate the tempo, and we're going to have a good time. United seem up for it. Sounds like a stupid thing to say, but I mean, like, oh, gosh, even that was so close to being naughty. Well, that's a foul on Doku, surely. There we go. Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, if we could keep the ball for a little bit, that'd be so cute. That'd be so cute. Looks like Dow's playing... Oh, yeah. RC, can you be my United and analyst, mate? Looks like Dallo is playing offensive fullback. Shaw is the defensive one who tucks into a back three. I guess that makes sense. He has played that role before, hasn't he, in fairness? See, even that's a poor... Well done, Don! That's brilliant from you. That's amazing from Donnarumma. Brilliant. Yes. Excellent work. Excellent from Donnarumma. Brilliant. I don't know what we're doing here, lads. Semenyo trying to force his way through. Oh. I don't know what our defence is doing, but Donnarumma bailed them out, so big up to him. He was in the right position. Excellent work. I just wanted to... Doku? What's happening, lads? Elaine, mate. Yeah, Kusanov, Elaine, that's just poor from them. Don did well to react. Foden then picked it up and got us moving, but... My word, what's happening? What is going on? We are, RC. We are. I don't really know why yet. So far, it's just been errant balls. Look at my midfield get bypassed like it doesn't exist. Look at it. Why is Foden at right back, lads? Bloody Nora. Guys. How many times do I have to say this? Calm down. Yes? No, KX. Well, we haven't won a game in the league for the past 3 games. But normally it's not this bad this early. Usually we wait until like the second half to play like dog shit. Oh, Bernardi just dribbling into traffic there. He's won it back, has he? Is he won a throw in? Yes, he has. Well done, Bernard. Well done. Well done. God. Maybe it'll be like Sunderland where we improve second half. Maybe that will happen. Yeah? Maybe that will happen. It is too chaotic and we know we don't like chaos. Yeah, he's getting on a bit, RC. This is his last season. Is that not a foul on Bernard? No? Okay. Is it a Shirky game? It's tricky because oh my gosh. It's tricky because it depends which Shirky you get. If you get the one like against for the majority of the Fulham game. Oh, well done, Don again! Yes! Excellent, excellent. Wonderful sweep. Yes. That's what I need. That's what I need. He shouldn't have to be doing this, by the way. My defense is upsetting me here. Semenyo did well. Rico. It's okay, we still got it. This is where I want the ball. This is where I need the ball. Just, I would love us, for the next 2 minutes, to just pass it around a little bit. And just kill the crowd a bit. Never mind, we've just gone straight for the attack. That works as well, I guess. I was going to say I would have just liked to just get a little bit of a foothold in the game and calm it down a little bit. The banana will be coming out at half time if we need it. Yeah? Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Let's just see how we get on. We don't want to overexert the banana. We need it. Doku takes corners because there's no Reinders or Shirky on the pitch. He did it. I'm not even going to comment on that. I'm not going to comment on that corner. I'm going to move on with my life. I'm going to move on with my pathetic existence. Well, we're taking in swingers now, so you need a righty on that side. Phil will take them on the other side, but right now, Shirky and Reinders were our main corner takers, who are right-footed. So I guess it's got to be Doku. That Aspas one, man. Oh dear. So yeah, it looks like it is a 3-1 more so from City. Yeah, Foden is nearly from Phil. It's not a handball. Play on. Good idea from Phil, trying to hit the switch. Ends up with Doku. That's good. That's a City ball, is it? Yeah, foul. Good. Yeah, Doku's hurt here. I don't really like the fact that Foden's on the right and early yellow card here. Don't really like that it's Foden right, Bernardo left. I do prefer it when it's the other way round. I get it. I get it. Oh! Yeah, that's a yellow. Yeah, I'm sorry, RC. That is a yellow, I'm afraid, on the replay. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Because I'm with you originally. I was like, that's a bit it for a yellow, but yeah, you look at the replay, it's like, oh, cheeky studs. That's like a yellow plus. Like, if that's hit with a bit more venom, that's a red card. That's, yeah, exactly, yeah, RC, yeah. On the replay, makes it look way worse. I think, yeah, apparently it's to do with the intensity, and I guess that does make sense, but yeah, if he does plant that challenge. Exactly, Owl. That's our resident ref. A bit more power behind that. That is a red card. Well done, Doku. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad from Dallo. That is bad. Yeah, that's bad. That's poor. That's poor from him. I'll be honest. Hopefully Jeremy's okay. Toby thinks he should have been sent off. For me, it's a yellow. Foden ball in. Right, lads, these set pieces have been stinky so far. We can't be the first man. Wait, we gave away a foul. What? Orange, yeah. We gave away a foul. Hello, what's going on? I don't know what happened there. Oh, there's Vidic in his flat cap. They always show Fergie, man. It's the ghost of fucking Christmas past. What is going on? Right, City, what are we saying with our press? What we're saying here, it's a bit more conservative than usual, which is interesting. Oh, they've given it straight to Haaland. That's always lovely. Haaland, what are you saying? Oh, good. Good move by Shaw. Oh, Haaland, don't lose it there, mate. There we go. One of you. Confusion there, I think, between Haaland and Semenyo. Chance given away. Shaw did well, though. Fair play. Yeah, Ahmad passing it to Haaland. Yeah, Shaw did do well, in fairness. Then Haaland and Semenyo don't really know what each one's doing. He did, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, United trying to play it from the back here. Will they succeed? Yes, actually. I thought that was going to go astray, but it hasn't, annoyingly. Please be offside, thank God. Good, good, good. I'd expect that to happen a lot, given how they're going to play on the counter. Why am I seeing Ake and Rico? You're seeing Rico because Nunes has the flu. As to why you're seeing Ake. Coffee Baby versus Coffee Baby, shut up. Is that Barada? I'm not even saying this. I had no idea who he was when the whole he's leaving City to United thing happened. Because I don't really care about... I know who like the CEO is, and I know who our sporting director is, whatever. I didn't really pay attention to all the other bullshit. I don't know. Oh, Elaine, calm down. That's... Even that pass to Ake is not good enough. Really? That's good chest work by Haaland. Great work by Doku. That's brilliant. Got us from one end to the other. Well done. He was like... I can't remember what his official thing was. Oh, Semenyo trying to find Bernardo. Always going over. He was... I can't remember what his official role was, but he was like one of the higher-ups. It's a nice idea from Semenyo. It's always gonna be a tricky effort for Bernardo to beat the keeper from there. But I don't hate the COO. That's the one. Thank you. Yes, I don't hate the idea. It's fine. Don't need to attack that quickly though. I'd like to have a bit more possession. Rico up against Dorgu. Bernardo now. Oh well, nicked by Doku. Is it? Oh, nearly got there. Fight for it, lads. Go on, Ant. Oh. Kusanov, yes. Well done. Good work. Good work. Even now, Toby, I think they've been the more dangerous side. I've not really been that happy with City's start. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely Angry Ginge, definitely. Oh, they've got the towel. Long throw. Throwback to when Stoke players had like a built-in towel in their shirt. So that is a good long throw, you know. Rodri out. Force them back, City. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Get into your settled out of possession shape. It's all good. It's all good in the proverbial. Force a punt, Bernard. There it is. Good clearance, Phil. Semenyo, fight for it. That's too easy. Well done, whoever that was. Kusanov, mate. Mate. Bloody hell, man. This is getting way too bitty for my liking. I don't get what we're doing. Yo, that was late on Rodri, wasn't it? Yo, we got both their fullbacks on yellows, lads. That was a naughty challenge again by a United player. They will complain that it should have been a foul earlier, and maybe it should have been, but that was a yellow card. Leave Rodri alone. We got both their fullbacks on the yellow, though. Let's have another look at this. Kusanov, yeah, unfortunately, he did dick around there. I don't know if that is a foul, Kusanov on Dorgu. I think that's just two players challenging for the ball. Foden, Rico did well, and now, oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's a yellow. It's a yellow. That's all it is, though. Shut up, KX. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Wasn't a foul between Kassanov Dorka, just like two players battling it out. Right, I want Semenyo and Doku to be popping off the rest of this game because your fullbacks are on a yellow card and we're only 17 minutes in. So I need us to attack down the wings, yes? That is what I want us to do. Doku especially. I don't know why we just punted it there. That was frustrating. There's a dead pixel on their sponsor board. Oh, I haven't seen that. That's going to annoy me when I see it. That's going to upset me, isn't it? Oh, that's too easy. Look at the overloads they've got here. Thank fuck Dallo is shit. Oh my god. Thank God, because they were in such a good position there. This isn't good enough, though, from us. Look at how straightforward it is to just go from one side to the other. Thankfully, they are garbage. Well, sorry, that was garbage, but... this has been a bad start from City. The only positive is that we have their fullbacks on yellows. That's the only positive I can glean from our performance so far. We've not been able to get the ball into Foden, not been able to get it into Haaland unless Ahmad's passing it to them. Exactly, Austin, yes. If United keep pressing this intensely, I want Foden... Yeah, in fairness, yeah, Donnarumma has been good. The corner situation was shaky, but the sweeping was glorious, I agree. We might need to drop Foden a little bit in the earlier phases. If we're struggling to access Foden and Haaland, and basically our attackers, we probably might need to do that, but we'll see. City survive in the first 20 isn't bad. It's not bad, maybe I'm greedy. Not sure. Great name, by the way, mate. This can't end as a draw for City, RC. If we draw this game, you know, I keep threatening to say this, but I mean, you can't, surely you can't win the title doing that. Bernardo and Maguire having a little fight. I reckon Bernardo would do Maguire, you know. I don't care how tall he is and big he is. Victor says we need Reinders because there is space. But I don't think that matters because we haven't been able to access our attackers. Easy for you, Ake. Well won, but then you played it straight to... Oh, he's offside. Okay, fine. Reasonable. Why are they booing Doku? I haven't even noticed that. It might be because they thought he was faking the injury when Dallo went in on him because they didn't see the replay. Maybe. Don't know. United have pressed well so far, though. I think you have to give them that. In fairness. I think Rodri's too isolated here, man. How's that not a foul on Foden? What? Really? Okay. Even that ball into him from Rodri, though, is like... Oh, here we go. Ball in. Well done, Don. Why is Don our best player on the pitch? Why is Donnarumma our best player on the pitch? This is upsetting me. Big up to Dom. Shaky start and it's been perfect since. I don't like that Rodri's all on his own in this one. He's not able to get the angles to access the players in front of him. I'd like us to drop a player deeper. Whether that's Lewis or Foden, I don't really care. So long as it's one of them. Because their press has actually been quite good so far. Well, it's been very good so far, I'd say. Even that, like the ball, even if Bernardo made the gamble to run, he was never getting on the end of that. Yeah, that is a foul. It's not an ideal ball. It's not an ideal touch. And then the switch from Bruno is very good. And Don did well. Dorgu did well as well, you know. Good save, Dom. Excellent work. But why am I having to rely on him so much? Mate, we're getting shafted here. In the box. Easy for Don, yes. Christ. Well done, Don. Again, strong claim. Love that from you. I love it. And I think I deserve it. Okay. Okay, easily able to get away from Mbumo's press. Nice. Now, whilst you got the players behind the ball, you do need to go a little bit quicker here. I will say that. So you can get into the centre swifter. Because now you've got everyone behind the ball. Although they aren't really engaging right now, so I guess it's not a problem. I don't like this. I don't like the... Shall I tell you what I don't like specifically? I don't like the positioning of Foden that he's being asked to do. I don't like the positioning of Bernardo. I don't even like the positioning of Doku or Semenyo. In my opinion, the gaps are way too big between our players. I'm not enjoying that so far. Now, maybe that will come good, but right now, I don't like it. Because when United engage and press, the gaps are too big for us. Like, why did Foden have to do a ridiculous dribble to get out of danger there? You shouldn't have to do that. It should be more straightforward. That was a really high-risk thing that Foden had to do there. And thankfully, he did it well. But I don't like the fact he had to do it. This is better. Jeremy? Ah. If we're going to get corners, we probably need them from the other side, because we don't have Shirky or Reinders on the pitch, and Doku doesn't tend to take them for City. This is what we need, though. We need Doku 1v1 up against Allo like that. We're too wide, says Musty. Angry Ginger wants Foden on them. I'd rather we keep... Oh, wait, no, Foden is going on them. Okay, never mind. So that one corner from Doku, and we're like, no. Even that from Foden's not good. That's not a good corner either. All our set pieces have been horrible. Foden is a very good taker, but he's better at the in-swinger. Out-swinger, not as effective. Our set-piece delivery this game's been bad. Whereas Doku or Foden or whoever. Okay, lads. Rodri's in loads of space. Yes, Don, well done. Yeah, at least it beat the first man. Didn't beat the second man, but at least it beat the first man. Unfortunately, there is no Yoshko. Look at Bernardo. Well, little cutie. Bring on Shirky, says Smian. Right now, I wouldn't do that. Because I don't think that helps right now. The first thing I want to see is a positional change. Oh, that's really good by Rico. Oh, he nearly found Bernard. I know, Musty. He's such a little cutie. Right now, I want to see positional changes. And then we can talk about personnel. Sarah, at halftime. Okay, at halftime. Oh, God, was that the 0-0? That was a horrible game. I just remember that being so placid and shit. Well, I remember it, and I don't remember it. You know what I mean? Where's the options? Where's the options for Phil? Here's Doku. He just runs into traffic. I don't like our positioning. I don't like our movement. I think it was Amarim, RC, because I think it was. I think. Right, Ant. Oh, nah, that's just a coming together. You got to be strong there, I think. Nah, that was just a coming together. Oh my god, Rico. That looks aggressive. Well, we capitulate. Well, we were going to win because we weren't great at City, but we deserved to win the game up until, I think it was Nunes did a calamitous bozo, and then it all went downhill from there. Yeah, it was a rash, wasn't it, Toby? Rash foul. Rodri into Phil. Into Haaland, is it? Oh, just went away from him. Ake up against Ahmad. This can only end well. Jesus. Boom over the header. It's easy. Calm down. That was better from City when they went forwards a little bit. Whenever we're able to access the attackers, it looks like something will happen. We're just not able to access them as much as I would desire. Rodri, mate, come on. You're fine. It's not a problem. Mainer's upset about something. He doesn't think it's a foul. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, he does. You do tread on his foot, in fairness. That's arguably a yellow card, in fairness, Cobby. In fairness, that is arguably a yellow. Is that handball by Kusanov? Oh, thank God. No, it's not. Okay. I thought it was. For a sec, I thought the Kusanov like elbowed it out like that. I got so concerned then. My word. Turn, lads. There we go. Just don't have any outlet on that left side with Ake there. That's another foul. It's not a yellow though, so just keep playing. I think Fernandez is the one that's picking up Rodri for the most part here. There we go, a bit of space for us to run into. And then Rico just gives it away. That can't happen, I'm afraid. That can't happen. Oh, he's onside here. Oh, God, that's good ball control. Well done, Jeremy. Amazing, amazing defensive work from you. That is a Semenyo! Lads. Oh, a great tackle by Rico. Good step. Doku, what are you saying, mate? You got Burners on the left, Haaland on the right, Foden central. Bernardo's pulled out way wide here. He's going to need some support. Here it comes with Doku. Oh, well done. Nah, the shot wasn't on there, mate. There was a slip there. There was an opportunity. It wasn't a shot. Again, United did well to close him down. Bernardo in some space. Is he going to find a cross? It's a decent cross, but there's no one there. It is a very even game. And from City's perspective, it's been a very poor quality game, I would suggest. There have been some decent moments. We've got further forward, but generally, it's not been ideal. They have been better, I think. United have been better, I would agree. If it does continue like this, I do think at some point the obvious shout is to bring on Shirky, probably for Semenyo. Because right now, we are getting run through. So I don't know if I want to make the centre weaker off ball. But at some point, I think you bring on Shirky in one of the attacking positions. Easy for Rodri. Good work. Rodri's been playing some stinky passes, you know. Like, Doku technically lost it there, but that ball into him was not good. Like the one he played to Foden earlier, where Foden technically lost it, but the ball from Rodri was not good. I don't like that from Rodders. He's normally so much better with his passing selection. That's a good ball by whoever that was. Never a foul. Get up, mate. Easy for Don. Easy for Dom. Evan must have hit the flag and then gone out, maybe. Rodri! He was offside anyway, but oh my god, Cassano, thank you, mate. Rodri, lads. He's onside as well! Kusanov has saved us. Jesus, he was on there. That's what I mean. Like, Rodri's played 3 horror passes. The pass isn't on. The pass isn't on, lads. Why can't we just... Oh, God, Don's been caught out here. He's offside, thank God. Jesus, he looked offside. He looked offside. Instinctively, I felt that they've got it in the back of the net, but it's been given as offside. This will obviously go to VAR and whatnot. Jesus, man. Please be offside, for the love of God. Oh, it's not as clear-cut as I thought it was, you know. I think he is off, but my word, it's close. They're obviously spending some time on it. We can't concede the first goal, lads. We've got to survive. That, and again, I'm sorry, but that came from Rodri just trying to play an almost impossible ball to Semenyo. Just giving it away. Thank God it's offside. Jesus, man. It is offside, but it's not obvious. It is relatively tight. It's fine. Yeah, visually though, it looked tighter than that. Okay, fairs. Yeah, we need to stop giving away the fucking ball. Lads, calm. Tranquilo, tranquilo. Even when players like Rodri are doing that, it's just crazy. It does feel rushed, doesn't it? It's a foul on Doku, thank you. Ooh. Right. What's going on, asks LB, mate. Your guess is as good as mine. No, I don't know. Banana to be subbed on. As my voice breaks there. There we go. Bernardo did well there. He played the decoy move for Doku. Right. That shit. I don't know what the goalkeeper did there. I don't know what. So we got a corner from it. I don't care. That ball never goes in. You never play that ball. I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing. I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing. I'll be honest. That ball doesn't go in ever. You retain the ball there. I don't care if this leads to a goal. That was the wrong decision by us. As soon as we get into those areas, we're too eager to attack quickly. To Ake, that's good. Oh, such a good block or clearance. That was nearly it from City. That was a really good corner routine. Haaland to the back post, Ake across. Oh, that was a good save / block, whatever the hell that was. Oh. Yeah, that was good that's better from City. So we both could have scored from a corner. Very unlike Rodri indeed. Better from Rico. Come on. This should be Doku's bread and butter. You 1v1 against a yellow card fullback. I need it. The problem is Ake's not an especially good supportive player, is he? That's good from Rodri into Bernard. Doku's got some space again. Ake outside the box. That's the problem, though. That's all you're really going to get. Lewis, Bernardo. It's come to Ant here. Oh, holds off his man. This is a bit better from City. The dying embers of the first half. The bench is thin. You'd expect Shirky to come on in the second half at some point. It's better by Rodri. Foden. Who's supporting? Ant. Rodders. Switch. Lose the ball. Rodri again, mate. Oh, and Mbumo's quick, but Elaine's going to get there first. Easy, easy, easy. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. Calm down. That was better from City. There was some actual sustained possession on the edge of their box. It's annoying because Rodri started the game quite well. And now he's just... I don't get what he's doing. He needs to be the bridge to find our attackers. And so far, he's not being that bridge. He's been playing stinky balls. Stinky. I don't know about Nico. The spare man is often Ake, but the problem is that the spare man is Ake. So, like, who cares? Realistically. Lewis kept that alive from Semenyo. You want Ait Nori, says Yanko. Here's Ake. Oh, that's better. Into Lewis. Goods from City, this. Oh, Semenyo had a shot just wide. Nice idea. This is the end of this first half has been a lot better. I will say that. It's a shame that wasn't Foden receiving it there because he could have twatted it, but it was Lewis instead. Semenyo had to go. It's pretty decently wide in the end. Here's the corner. Foden, great ball into Ake. Oh, it was a lane. Oh, it doesn't get enough power on it. And yeah, who gets that goal? I mean, it's a save you expect the goalkeeper to make. Dallo was also there. Elaine didn't quite get enough on that header. Good corner routine from City, though. Okay. United have been a lot better than I thought they were going to be. I've got to give them credit, of course. Sub, shut up, mate. I'm not ignoring anyone, hello? We go, Foden pressing Kobe Maino, I think that was. Their build-up from the back's been quite good as well. I will say. He's got to be offside, surely. What we doing? What? Oh, it's offside. Why so late? Why so late? Fucking hell. Oh, please be offside. No, he's off. No, wait, who is it? Yeah, Fernandez is off, right? Fernandez does so well there, man. To mug off Ake like that is amazing work. He's off, though, right? He is off. Yeah, he is off. Just confirm it as offside, ref. It's fine. I mean, it looks like he's significantly offside. Why has Ake got his arm out like that, mate? You can't score with your arm, so it's fine.
What is going on? Fix up, lads.
Okay, it's offside again. Yeah, his toe was quite clearly offside. Even I could see that. Lads, we need to fucking fix up here. Yeah, he was pretty clearly offside there. So you can say, well, the offside trap worked, but it's just... Oh, Elaine, mate. Oh. It just creates nervy moments, that's all. Into that hole, and well done. Oh, I thought you were going to try to find Hot Foden there. They're passing it around us. Like they're Man City. This is amazing. Sub, shut up. Oh, Semenyo got royally mugged off there. Oh, why are we so... It's not a foul. Get up. Get out. Get it out of our bloody box, lads. What is happening? Oh, well done, Elaine. We're just going to have to fucking hoof it at this point. Oh my god. There we go. Can't believe that we are hanging on. There we go. We got some territory. Worst performances Brighton Spurs era. It's probably up there. Yeah, this is bad. The main big up to you, Benles. A team that has Casemiro in the build-up playing around our press for fun. Yeah, it's not ideal. The main problem... This is like the Crystal Palace game, but a little bit more extreme. When we're able to get into the final third, we can be dangerous. The problem is that too often are we too eager to go quickly when we get there. And the other problem is that we don't get there often and frequent enough. This is going to have to be like a screamer from outside the box or something, isn't it? So like in this part, I mean, sadly now we're in the 44th minute. But if we play like the majority of the game here, we will score a goal eventually. It will happen. I do think that, yeah, I would like to see Ake off probably for O'Reilly, just to have some sort of passing threat. Because right now, there's loads of moments where Doku gets 1v1, or 2v1, sorry, and then Ake's the spare man, so Doku finds Ake, but with respect, it's Ake. So nothing happens as a consequence. Oh, I should have played that into Ake there, Kisanov. That was the ball, the reverse ball. Random movie quote for you, matey. If what I think is happening, it better not be. That's from the fantastic Mr. Fox. That's a City throw. Well done, Doku. Good work. Banana will come out at halftime. I still think 2-0. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, I agree. So that would be the first personnel change I would make. I think then you're going to have better attacks. The second thing I would do wouldn't be personnel based. It would just be structural. I would drop a player back more consistently when we are getting mugged off in these earlier moments. What that will do is it will get our attackers more into the game. So I've not seen nearly enough of Foden. I've not seen nearly enough of Haaland or Semenyo for that matter, because we've not been able to access them enough. That's been a problem. If you make those changes, you access them more, you're going to have a more fun time. And then from there, you can more... Because we've not really been able to properly dissect the attack in like the final third as much as we would like to have done, because we haven't had the ball in dangerous areas as much as we would like it to be. Even there, like, man, like miscommunication between Rodri and Lewis, like Foden giving the ball away, that's not good enough. Someone's been booked. Rodri's been booked. Brilliant. Yeah, Roger wants him to get up, but it is a yellow card, probably. Oh, dear. Maynard's been good, yeah. I think a lot of United players have been good. That's a foul on Haaland. Yeah, it's just going to be half-time 0-0, isn't it? Half-time. Yeah, that's a pretty bad first half. I'm not going to lie. The only player I'm, like, happy with is Donnarumma. I'm going to tweet that, actually. I'm going to say big up to Donnarumma for those sweeps, keeping us in this game. What am I going to say? Ake is always the spare... Wait, no, what am I saying here? Have to drop someone deeper. Have to drop someone deeper in the earlier phases. United's press has been very good. Ake, I'll say, when we do get near their box, Ake is always a spare man, but it's Ake. So nothing happens. So nothing is happening. So nothing really happens in those moments. Okay. There we go. Those are my thoughts. Halftime thoughts from your boy. There we go. Yeah, don't worry. I will get the banana out. Don't you worry. I will get the banana out. Oh, dear. I can't believe United aren't leading either. They should have scored. I mean, Maguire should have scored from the corner. That's a thing. And then we got quite fortunate. Well, again, you could argue that, and again, it's fair to argue, that the offside trap has worked. Because, yes, they've got the ball in the back of the net, but they were offside on like both occasions. So is it relevant? But there were some dangerous moments as well where it wasn't offside, like that Kusanov one, where he had to get back and help. I agree, Pack Runner. I agree. The problems are, in my opinion, the problems are, well, there are many problems, but I'd say in the first instance, the problem is that players are making basic errors. That's the first thing to say. Yes, United's press has been good, but why is Rodri dicking around and like giving away balls and playing horror passes into teammates? That's weird in the first instance. Foden gave it away towards the end there as well. Just lack of awareness there. It's a lane a couple of times. Like we could have cost us a goal. I think, I can't remember who else gave it away. Someone else did as well. It's basically all over the pitch, unfortunately. That's the first thing to say. That's just a more fundamental problem, that our players have just been given the ball away for no real reason. Slightly forced by United's press, which is reasonable. The second thing to say, even parking those issues to one side for a moment, is that we're basically seeing very similar issues as we saw against Crystal Palace. If you don't remember what those issues were. Basically, they set up in a mid-block and we weren't able to really get around it effectively. Even when we did do that, we attacked far too quickly. And that's happened a number of times where it's been, I think Doku and Rodri have been the key culprits of that, in fairness, when we get to a decent position and we just go too quickly. So that's a double-pronged thing. Decision-making needs to be better, but just more fundamentally, one of, or maybe even two of, Foden, Lewis, Bernardo needs to play much deeper. They're not being instructed to do that. And what we changed in that Crystal Palace game was we moved Foden from being an advanced player to a deeper player, and City looked so much better. That is what I think we need to do, because if you do that, you are sucking United in, you play around them, you can do that more so because you've got better bodies, and now you have access to their final third more consistently. So that's the main problem is, offensively anyway, is that we're not able to even get to the final third consistently enough. The solution to that is to just drop deeper, a combination of Lewis, Foden, Bernardo to help out Rodri, because Rodri's not having a good game either, so he needs the help today, clearly, because he's not having a good game. So we need to do that. Whether you drop Lewis, Foden, Bernardo, all of them, doesn't matter. Right now, there is no bridge to our attackers. This is why Haaland's barely been involved in the game, and this is why Foden's been barely involved in the game. This is why Semenyo's barely been involved in the game, because we're not able to access them. So I would immediately change the utilization of one of those players. The other issue is that when we get to the final third, first of all, we're not getting there enough because of the reasons I've outlined. Therefore, just by virtue of time, you're not accessing the danger area, basically. So that's an issue. We need to be there more consistently. But when we are there, it's actually looked okay at times. It actually has looked okay at times. That then brings us to the final issue, which is that when we get there, and the main way we've been able to manufacture and create space in their final third, because they're defending well, by the way, in their own box. They are defending well, we have to say that. The way we've been able to get some space has primarily been when Doku is 1v1 against Dalot. The reason why that is a good thing is partly because Dalot's on a yellow card, but also it means that Ahmad has to come and support him. So that means that Doku, every single time he gets the ball in the final third, he's basically just outside the box, he's basically creating a 2v1 situation. Now, Doku is being nullified, yes. This is a good thing, though, or it can be something to be exploited, sorry. It can be exploited. Because it means that the player behind him is available and spare. So he's the spare man. He's the free man. So that player now has a lot of offensive responsibility to impact the game, because Doku's done his job. He's created a 2v1 situation. So one player has a load of space. As Musty says, unfortunately, the spare man is Ake. And this isn't a dig at Ake, but he is a centre-back. So we're not really able to exploit that. That's been the structural way that we have been creating space, essentially, in and around their box. That's been the only real way we've been able to do it. If you have Aït-Nouri there instead, and if you have O'Reilly there instead, then you're going to be more dangerous. Because I think right now, and we'll see, because right now, do United, and this is like the example I always use, is that 0-0 at City against Arsenal. Do you think that Arsenal cared that Akanji was receiving the ball in acres of space on right wing? Of course they didn't. It's Akanji. So they were just like, let him have the ball. What's he going to do? Answer, nothing. It's the same thing here, probably. What is Ake going to do? Is he going to ping in a Kevin De Bruyne across? No, obviously not. Obviously, he's not going to do that. Now, make it Aït-Nouri, make it O'Reilly, a player who can find Haaland at the back post with his crosses, or just be a general better passing creative threat. You're asking more questions. So if they leave you...
Welcome back, Ultimate 306. You're on a 19-month streak.
Big up to you, Ultimate. Love that from you. So you're either going to have a situation where United continue to leave that spare man, now the spare man's more dangerous, or... No, the PC sound shouldn't happen. Or you are creating a situation where now United have to push on to that player. Well, if Doku's still creating a 2v1, and now another player, a different player, is coming out to O'Reilly or Nori to close him down, that must mean there is space for someone else in a more advantageous position. It's all a domino effect. So two positive things can happen. Either the player receiving is more dangerous in isolation, or United change their setup because they know the player receiving is more dangerous. So one of those two things can happen. But right now, I'm sorry, I've outlined a lot of issues there, but that's my reading of the game. That is my big up to you, Ultimate. Thank you so much for your Prime. Would you want Shirky and O'Reilly on? I'd probably like one of O'Reilly or Nori on at halftime, to be honest with you. I think that's a change that should be made immediately. And I would probably bring Shirky on for Semenyo. Maybe, it depends on game states, but maybe in around like the 60th minute I would go for. I'd see how we get on, but that is probably what I would do. I think you need to keep Doku on, because he's up against Dallo, who's on a yellow, and he wants to take him on 1v1, and he's creating that left-sided numerical edge. So maybe bring him on for Semenyo, who right now is getting a little bit marked out of the game when he does have the ball. Our midfield's getting run through already. So I don't want to take off, I don't want to play Shirky in the midfield off ball. I don't want to do that because we're already getting played through. So I don't want to make it even weaker. So I think it has to be, do you play him instead of Semenyo or Doku? And I would rather keep Doku on the pitch. So that's my interpretation of that first half. Luke Shaw is on a yellow, yes, but Semenyo isn't necessarily a strict 1v1 type of winger who will draw fouls in the same way, but he can still ask a question. But I think we're going to get the most joy down that left side by doing that. So there we go. Why not Shirky for Foden? Because as I just said, you're making the midfield weaker if you do that, and our midfield is getting run through right now. So I do not fancy us making it even weaker. Your random footballer, by the way, is Gareth Southgate. What about Reinders? I don't know what Reinders does if the game state stays like this. I don't know what he does if the game state stays like this. Because the problem has been we're not able to access the attackers. So it would be the same situation. And Reinders has been struggling when he's been playing deeper. I think the main problem has been deep. So I don't think bringing on a Reinders would help necessarily, but there we go. It's a thing. Cannon says Reinders is the perfect player. Why do you think that? Can I ask why do you think that? Because I'm looking at it as we are struggling in build-up, and Reinders has struggled in build-up this season. We're not really able to access our attacking players consistently, and Reinders would be an attacking player. So what is it? What is it? Why Reinders? Help me see, because I'm not seeing it personally. I'm not seeing it. I don't know if it's the game state for him. Based on how he's played this season, anyway. More space when on a counter. What? More space when on a counter? I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Watch Pep make subs in the 80th minute, says Takana. We'll see. How Dallas not a red? I didn't think it was a red. I thought it was a yellow, personally. I thought it was a yellow. It was a yellow plus, but I don't think there was enough force in it to warrant a red card, probably. Which is a bit bad in fairness, because if that's the rule, then, like, does that mean you have to break a leg to get a red card in that scenario? I don't know. Yeah, guys, don't spam. Don't spam. Because moderators will time you out if you spam. And moderators will also time you out if they feel like you're being insane or saying something that's going to annoy me too much. Random movie quote for True Citizen. A wise man can learn more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. That's from Rush. Yeah. Oh, Mike Dean says it's a red card. You guys saying it's a red? Well, to be fair, I didn't look at the replays at halftime. Red card all day. Guys, we can play. Oh, wow. Shirky's coming on. Okay. Fairs. O'Reilly coming on is good. Oh, wow. Foden off. Elaine off. Okay. Is Shirky going to play off-ball midfield? Raw. Okay. I'm a bit concerned about that. How are we going to set up off ball? Interesting. Okay. Second half has started. I need to pay attention here. Are we going to play midfield 3 of Rodri, Shirky, Bernard? It is interesting, Daniel, yes. I know what's going to happen on ball. That's not a problem for me. I'm more interested in what's going to happen if United keep pressing us. I'm going to be really interested. Well, no, if United have the ball, sorry. I'm going to be interested to see what happens. Oh. Jesus, man. We're 40 seconds in. And they're still dangerous. God, Dallo got the run on Doku there. Jesus. There's no doubt we're going to be a lot better going forwards now. O'Reilly coming on would have just done that. Shirky I do like Shirky on. I'm just surprised that it's happened this soon, but okay. I wonder if we'll play like 4-4-2 off ball. Just like a straight up. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, look how deep Shirky is. Yeah, he's just playing as a central midfielder here. Now, if he can do that, beautiful work. Oh, we lost the ball there. Oh, it's a foul, thank God. Can we see the screen? What do you reckon, mate? What do you reckon? Oh, where's the banana? Yeah, let me get it. Guys, we've caught the banana. Okay. Yeah, Lewis is immediately dropping a little bit deeper here. Rather than pushing all the way up. It's okay, it's a throw into us. We take those. It's fine, it's chill. Tranquilo. Rodri, don't lose it there, mate. Ooh, easy. I'm a bit upset that Elaine's got taken off. I thought he was having... Well, actually, no, he gave away the ball a few times. Oh, O'Reilly, that's bad. That should be a yellow card as well, to be honest. Oh... O'Reilly, that's not ideal. He is Nunes, yes. All the fullbacks on the yellows all the time. We just need to get Rico on a yellow now, and we'll all have a lovely day. Can the banana even save us, lads? Can the banana save us? I need a Shirky screamer. That's what I need. Come on, please don't ruin my Saturday. Come on. I've now got to the point where I'm very, very good at not letting the football like ruin my mood, like a result. I now get over it basically immediately after the game. But it's still a derby, so I feel like this is going to be different. Musty, mate, we can like kiss the title bye-bye if we can't win at Old Trafford. I'll be so real. I'll be very honest with you. That's easy to say when you have a wife. That's crazy. I don't have a wife yet. I've got a fiance. I hope so, Yanko. That would be lovely. This is good from City. Oh. Shaky wins it back. Good work. Yeah. Teach me your ways. Just be nice. Just be nice. Easy. Try. It's helpful if you're if you can make them laugh as well. Of course. People like to laugh. People like to have fun. So work on that. That's my suggestion. I always want to win the Premier League, true citizen. But people keep saying that this squad is more built, not quite from Shirky, is more built for the Champions League, and I think they are correct. Fernandez tries the ball in. O'Reilly did well. Good. I just don't think that we're... compared to the chances in the Champions League anyway, we're not quite as stable to suggest that we're the favourites. They've been getting very naughty with these offsides, haven't they? We have 40 minutes to win the game. Come on. I will say United have backed off a bit in the second half. Interesting. I would not take a draw, Sarah. You can't take a draw. If you want City to win the title, I don't think you can take a draw. You got to win this one, haven't you? Surely. Yeah, United are nowhere near as intense in their pressing. This is very good for us. As I say that, they're coming out a little bit now. And forced the punt. I need to stop talking. Because they backed off a little bit, and then I said, oh, they're backing off here. Don't back off. Oh, Ake's got to do well here, and he does. Just about. Well done. Fortmob says Roger's been our best player. Is that true? No. I think Donnarumma's been our best player, and I don't think it's actually close. I don't think it's close. Mrs. Dobbins reveal. She's been on the channel before. In fairness, so it wouldn't be a reveal. It's a good switch by Dallo. Ahmad. Back to Dallo. And Mbumo, edge of the box, is going to cross it. That's dangerous. Kusanov does well. It's still with United. No, it's not. Well done, Rico. Good interception. Shaw can control it, though. And they reset. Oh, that's... It's been very annoying how good... Oh, that's a... No, is that just... I thought it was a foul by Kusanov, but no, it's just a coming together, apparently. That was really good by Bruno again. He's easily been the best player on the pitch, Fernandez. Goodness gracious me. He's been very good. That's a foul on Rico, is it? Yeah. Where is he again, Jack? I keep forgetting. Roger is... Oh, is that what it's to do with, Fez? So I like rating sites. I mean, like, they can be a semi-useful guide over time, but generally speaking, they're not that useful, really. Of course, if someone's always getting 10s out of 10s, like, okay, that's probably a good player. If someone's always getting, like, 3s, then okay, that's probably not a good player. But on, like, a match-by-match basis, it's not usually that helpful. Oh, that's bad by Bruno, though. Into Rodders. Finding Semenyo. Shirky. Oh, Shirky, that's not what I need. Oh, well done, Bernard. Won it back. Won it back. Nice, nice. Is that the Tajani Reinders? Oh, they've given it back. Goodbye, Semenyo. Oh, it's a block. It's a corner. Our best chances have sort of come from them, well, also from the corner, to be fair, but it's just from them passing the ball to us. It's been quite generous of them. Oh. Neither team does want to keep the ball, yeah. They're both stinky. Bernard in. Come on. Ake back post? Question mark? Too easy for the goalkeeper. Here comes the counter. Oh, well done, Kusanov. Yes, that's his bread and butter. Look at Pep. He loves that. He loves that. Look at him with his cheeky little thumbs up. Come on, Pep. Sort him out. Sort him out, mate. Oh, Luke Shaw. Right. Easy for Rodri. There we go. Yes, Rodri's having a much better second half. Nice. Patrick, the correct word is actually uninterested. Oh. It's not a foul on Shirky. We're playing on. We're playing on. We're playing on. Come on now. Here we go. Rodri's got some space on the edge of the box. Rico. Look at the right side. Haaland, have a shot, mate. Oh. Shirky up against Dorgu. There's only one winner there. Easy out. Sorry, guys. I know this might not be especially good commentary, but this is just tense. We have to win this game, man. Martinez's hair is dog shit, by the way. I mean, it was always bad. But what is that? What am I looking at there? What is going on? The Butcher. That's such a mad nickname, you know. If Rico Lewis scores, we all pop off. I mean, if anyone scores, we all pop off, but especially if Rico scores, and Doku gave it away. That's a foul, is it? Yeah. Why are they in behind again? Easy for Don. Yes. He's offside again. Bloody hell. Here we go. There's actually an opportunity. Oh, that's damn it. I should grow my hair out now. I need a haircut, if anything. I need a haircut. In-betweens or Peep Show? I think the answer is probably Peep Show. But I think I prefer in-betweeners. But Peep Show is probably better. If he's onside, that's an amazing switch by Dorgu. Ahmad, oh my, Mugto's off. Good save, Don. Ake. Well done, Don again. Yes. But why? I love it. I love that celebration, by the way. Why is he having to do this? He hates United, this guy. Donnarumma hates United. I'm going to tweet that. Yeah, you should bury that. Oh, God. Yeah, really well done from Don. I'm going to say he's been world class this game. Because I do believe that. This might be his best game, you know. Yeah, that second one is amazing. That might be better than his Mbumo save, you know. That was very impressive. Jesus. This is so bad, though. I don't know if we've improved this half, you know, lads. If anything, that's the best chance of the game. Bloody hell. Come on, man. Lock in, lads. Lock in. Shirky. So, it's early days, but so far, the ball retention hasn't improved. That's not a foul. Yeah, get up, says Rodri. Get it up here. Get it up here. Oh yeah, to be fair, the Maguire one was the best chance. You're not wrong. Don't know why Foden came off. I'm assuming because of his performance, but I don't think that he was like bad in that first half. I thought that he was pretty ordinary. But I thought the main problem was we weren't even accessing those players. Yeah, I don't like it. Toby, what do you think the problem is, mate? As an Arsenal fan, what do you reckon? That's a good switch by Shirky. Yes. Here we go. Now we're going to get a 2v1. Get me a free man who's dangerous. Oh, Kusanov, have it. If Kusanov scores, oh, mate. What do you reckon Kusanov's, like, goal celebration would be like for City? Do you reckon he'd do, like, the nonchalant gimmick, or do you think he'd pop off and, like, release mad emotion? I think he'd be a double fist pumper. He'd be a double fist pump jump kind of guy. What do you guys predict his celebration? What do you reckon? Cold walk. Just like that Eric Cantona one. Nonchalant. What a guy. Oh, you reckon he knee slides? Oh, is it? Musty, yeah. Oh, that was good pressing by Bernard. Oh, here we go. They've given away the ball if United. It's a really good tackle by Casemiro. Unfortunately. They win the midfield battle. I think two advanced midfielders comprising of Bernardo and Foden / now Shirky's being dominated physically. Where is Reinders? If you want, well, I don't know if Reinders is going to help out with the physicality argument that much. In all honesty. Ooh. Hall's been poor. I don't think he's had the ball enough, in fairness. It's why I'm not going in too hard on him. I think that he needs to see more of it. I would agree with that one, Jack. Yeah. Shut up, Toby. Oh, there's an off-pitch tumble happening here between Bernardo and whoever that is on the floor. Fernandez. Some Portuguese action going on here, lads. And he's back up and he's chilling. Way too easy, that ball. Well, oh my god, Kusanov, man. That's so funny. I love that. But again, how easy was that to just play one ball through us? It's so not good enough. Here's Ahmad. Oh my god, they're just playing it around us and then through us. Ball in, dangerous, and Boomo. What this is his best game in a City shirt, man. This is unbelievable from Donnarumma. This has been unbelievable. Now, if these are Donnarumma's levels, then I don't think any argument about build-up actually matters, in all honesty. If these are the levels, because this has been insane. Okay, maybe it's a bit easier than I made it out to be, but still. He was going one way, he had to save the other. That's a really good save again. Yeah, this has been, because we know that there are two versions of Donnarumma. This has been the Don Donnarumma. Yeah? This is insane, man. This is Donnarumma against Arsenal in the Champions League semi-final. It is pretty bad, isn't it, Kazoo? It is pretty shocking from us. Yeah, Casemiro was it? He did well to Maguire. Sorry. That's what I'm saying, Musty. Yeah, this is PSG against Arsenal, Don, or Villa versus PSG, Don. He's like, I bet he'd have so much aura if he was bald. We got a free kick. Set piece opportunity for City. Ball in. Again, the set pieces are... Oh, Shirky gets beaten way too easily there. 4-on-3. And Mbumo, please, Don. Can't save us again. It's a really good counter-attacking goal, to be honest. We gave away the ball again. Shirky was too weak on the challenge. And it's 1-0 United. And, you know, you can't even begrudge them, unfortunately. Because we deserve to be losing. And they deserve to be winning. And I can't even bring myself to be angry because this has just been coming. Boomer with the goal. This has just been coming. I'm amazed it wasn't already 1-0. Unfortunately, the subs have not helped us yet. They deserve the goal. They deserve to be winning. We gave away the ball. Again. And there's nothing Don can do about that. Yeah, good counter-attack. Really good by Fernandez. You can't expect Donnarumma to save us again. That's not fair or reasonable. And Boomer gets way too much on the shot. He's not denied this time. Yeah, the power takes away from Donnarumma. It's a really good goal. Yeah. And we deserve that, quite frankly. We deserve that. There's still 25 minutes left. But, this is unacceptable. To be honest with you, this is unacceptable. Stop giving away the sodding ball. Please. Respectfully. Oh, committing so many players forwards and, yeah. So far, these subs have made us worse. We've still got time, though. We've got time to make it right. Focus on the League Cup. Jesus, man. Yeah, I can't be arsed. Yeah, I just can't be arsed losing to United, man. I can't be arsed losing to bloody Man United. And I said, I told KJ and Terry, oh, I'm actually free Monday evening, so I can go on the top 6 if you'd like on Monday evening. And I said that before a result happened, by the way. Not because I was so confident that we were going to win, but just because I've not been on for a minute and I'm actually available. I can't be bothered talking about this. Man. Oh no, I'm already confirmed as going on. He's offside. Jesus, man. Ugh. It's like, if it was I don't know. You guys know, like, I was ill, and who knows, maybe we'll win this game. I was ill after the Brighton game, yeah. So we didn't do a post-mortem, didn't do a video on it. But I spent basically, I think that game was on the Wednesday. I spent, like, all of Thursday, like, in my bed because I was ill. But also, like, I was still, like, thinking about work and whatnot. I was thinking about football. And I had, and I alluded to it on the John McKenzie stream, I basically had a little philosophical crisis as to what is City? What are we trying to be now? And I felt that maybe I was overreacting after the Newcastle game. I was like, oh, actually, it's all right. You know, it's fine. It's not a problem. But, like, if we don't win today, it's 4 Premier League games without a win. I'm sorry, but the title will be gone if we don't. And I will say that. And I'll say that with chess. And I don't really care if you call me a loser and giving up. And I've called people losers like that before. So maybe I'm calling it too early. But my God, if you can't win 1 Premier League game in 4, I'm sorry, that ain't a Premier League winning side. It's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. We have to win here. We've got 20 minutes. Come on. It's not gone yet. There's 20 minutes left. Shirky in. Cleared away again. No, I wouldn't go that far, Evan. Oh, I thought we were going to have a half chance there. It's a foul. I'm sure it will be difficult, Toby, but... like... Look at that. Like, it's a lazy leg from Shirky and Mbumo's away. And now it's a 3-on-2, and there's... Fernandez does... Because if you watch the movement of Kusanov... I'm not having a go at Kusanov here. But what happens, and maybe Kusanov shouldn't do this, is this is really good from Fernandez. He did, I think Toby mentioned it earlier. I like this terminology. He disguised the pass by moving his body shape to the right. That made Kusanov think, I need to move more so to the left. That opens up all the space for Mbumo to attack. And now, Kusanov's got no chance to get back to Mbumo. So... I'll watch it again and I'll ask the question, should Kusanov have like even bothered making that gamble? But regardless, Bruno did do that. So fair play. So fair play to Fernandez for doing that. That was really good from him. Yeah, Cunha's on. Sorry, who went off? Wasn't paying attention. Oh, hello, we got away with that. Semenyo's here. Look at Shirky, maybe? No, you had to play to Shirky, Semenyo. Well intercepted, Rico. Manchester City are still alive here. Oh, please, edge it! Oh my God, what a challenge by Casemiro. Can you stop being good at football, mate? He's been really good this game, I'll be honest. In there, O'Reilly, good. Yep. It'll be on. It's Monday, Naveen. Oh, yeah, let's have a look at the Premier League table, lads. I think. Oh, this isn't up to date. Well, we're on the same points, aren't we? We're on the same points as things stand. So it'll be 6 points off Arsenal. So if they win, we're 9 points off. And yeah, there are still 16 games to go. So there are still 48 points to play for. And 3 of those we have control over, Arsenal. But I'm willing to call it if we don't win today. I'll be quite honest. I don't think we could drop points until Arsenal drop points. Never say never, but bloody hell. I need to see something in 18 minutes. Otherwise, this post-mortem and this post-match analysis video is going to be quite anti-Pep, to be honest. I don't think the players have been good enough on an individual level, obviously. But at the end of the day, if you make a change at half-time, here's Semenyo! And the ball's rubbish. Like, yeah, that's fair as musty. If you make changes at half-time, then you have to be absolutely sure. You have to be absolutely certain that they are correct. I get the O'Reilly one coming on. I get that. I don't even dislike bringing on Shirky at halftime. I would have waited, but I get it. For me, you needed to change the positions of the players first of all before changing personnel. The issues from the first half are now in the second half, but it is worse because we've made the midfield weaker. So unless I see something in the next 17 minutes, I'm going to go quite hard on Pep. Haha. Noir, but Nunes was injured. Well, I mean, I would have rather him in the midfield than Shirky, in fairness, Toby, but I just don't think this is the game. This would be the game for him. If we scored a goal, it probably would have turned into the game for him. That's better from Shirky into Lewis. And Lewis gives it away. He's not had a good game either. That's a yellow card. All the full backs are on a yellow. And there it is. We've got the quad. Yes, Semenyo's not had a good game. Well, I'll be honest. We'll see. But if it stays like this, then I will... And obviously, you know, we will never know because I can't see the future. But we will see. We will see. I just don't really... I just didn't think we were going to see a City side, certainly not at 0-0 in a big game, which would have had all of Shirky, Doku, Semenyo on the pitch all at once. I'm very surprised that we've done that this early anyway into their collective careers. That's really bad by Rico Lewis, I'll be really honest. That's terrible. It's another goal. It's really good. It's a good finish by Dorgu. That's shit from Rico, though, I'm afraid. That's poor, and that is game. And we've been a lot worse in the second half, and I'm going to be very anti-Pep, unfortunately. He got the subs wrong. He's made it worse. We're far less solid. We've been even worse going forwards, actually. We have let Dorgu score a goal, which is a fascinating decision that we've made. Nothing Donnarumma can do there. Poor. So bad. The bananas let us down, by the way, team. The bananas let us down. It can only do so much. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Terrible from Rico, man. And you guys know I love Rico Lewis, but I can't defend that. That is so appalling. So appalling. Doku giving it away. United go back. He's onside there. That's not a problem. Rico, Rico, that's properly bad. Properly bad as well, you know. Like, it's not even a question mark of, oh, could this player have done better? It's not even... I'm not having a go. That's not even a chance. I'll be honest. If there is a good right back there, that's not a chance. There should never be a chance. Nunes has got the flu, I'm afraid. It's really... And I hate to say, because you guys know I love Rico to the moon, but... He's not a right back. He's not a right back. Yeah, that's it. We've gone backwards, which is impressive. Be careful what you wish for. And we have reaped our own rewards there. Yeah, Pep says he's got flu.
Sit down! Nobody talk! Sit down!
I forgot. I need to change the audio level of that, don't I?
Carrick's at the wheel. Tell me, how good does it feel? Yanited.
Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
I so don't want to do a post-mortem, guys. I will do it, though. I will. But, man, this has been so bad. The individual performances haven't been good enough, obviously. Like, it is an error by Lewis for their goal, for example. could Shirky have done better to not let Mbuma just run right past him, perhaps, for their first goal? Could Kusanov have done better? Maybe, but Bruno does really well. So yeah, individual levels haven't been good enough, but I've just not enjoyed the... And I get we're missing Nunes, whatever.
I'm
but
fucking shit. I can't hold a torch to the almighty Mbuemo. All hail Mbuemo, the superior Manchester striker.
Why does he go Scottish? I don't like how Pep's approached this game, second half. Casemiro's had a great game as well. We're desperate here. We're bringing on Ait Nori, Mukasa, and Reinders. Oh my. Oh my. That's a thing. Hauling off in a Manchester derby is mad. Wait, bloody hell, man. This is unprecedented. This is unprecedented levels of what is happening here. What is going on? Don't we mean to Rico?
Rico Poopis mogged by Patrick Dorgu, the Norwegian inbred mogged by Baldy BMO. Bruno Fernandes is dancing on KDB's grave. This is dark.
I don't get the Foden sub. I don't get it. I think that was an error. I think you needed him deeper. We've got worse. You take him off, we go worse at building out. We get worse at on-ball security. I didn't like that sub. I think you had to take off. If you want to bring on Shirky at half-time, you take off Semenyo, I think. It's made us worse on ball, and it's made us worse on ball. That sub, unfortunately. Or I wouldn't take off...
Carrick Ball has arrived.
I wouldn't take off Doku personally because of the left-sided +1 I was talking about. But
You're getting a Ogata.
one of those two I think you do, definitely. There's 10 minutes left. Can we save the game? But Mukasa's on. This is Echeverry in the FA Cup final. That's a sick shirt, by the way. Big up to that guy. That's the 11-12 kit. Dearie me. That's not the point I'm making. The winner takes it all. The point I'm making is that what City had to do was drop a body deeper, not just swap personnel. What mattered more was the structure, not the personnel. So you had to do was keep Foden on the pitch and drop him deeper. What's also happened is we've made the midfield weaker out of possession as well by swapping him with Shirky. And we haven't had the on-ball benefit either. It's worse on-ball, it's worse off-ball. Pep hasn't addressed what I felt should have been addressed, and he's made it worse. I'd love to know what he was thinking. Maybe there was an injury, but that sub is an insane one to me. That's why I was so surprised when it happened. I was like, really? Okay, this will be interesting. We've got 8 minutes. Can we get 2 goals? I mean, two goals is not enough, unfortunately. A draw was not good enough today. I mean, I can only assume... Unless, like, a player was injured and asked to come off, then I don't know what else justifies that decision. You can't... If your midfield is getting run through, you can't make it worse. You can't make it worse. If anything, you have to make it stronger. If you can't do that, then you change an attacker. You don't make the midfield worse. You make the attack different. Yo, Mainu's nearly mugging us off there. Christ. That also hasn't helped. If the off-ball weakness can be justified if the on-ball superiority is there. You're taking a risk at that point. Maybe it's a risk worth taking. We haven't seen that here, though. We haven't seen that. What time's the post-mortem? I want to get it out of the way. I'm going to go to my parents' house tonight and try to have a fun night. So I want to try to do it as soon as possible. So I'm going to say, like, maybe 15 minutes after I end this stream. Maybe. I don't know. I'm doing a post-mortem. I'm not being a coward. I want to talk about the problems because I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed at what we've done here. And look, United have been very good, and they have been better than us, and they deserve to win. I don't want to take it away from United, because United have been very good. But we have also been garbage, hot ass booty shit. And I'm annoyed. And I can accept if the other team is just better than us and there's nothing we can do about it. But just don't know. Don't know, man. It's just the worst performance of the season. Yes, because the worst. Well, Leverkusen arguably, but I'm gonna put an asterisk on Leverkusen because of how massive the changes were. So I'm gonna park the Leverkusen game for one side. As far as I'm concerned, that doesn't even count as a real game. Yeah, with context, exactly. The competition is the Brighton game. The competition is the Brighton game. Because Spurs, I actually felt we were quite good. At least against Brighton, we were fine for the first half and we were winning. We were like fine to competent to good. It wasn't a problem the first half. It was just a second half where we were dog shit. This has been the worst performance of the season. Because 2-0 is a good result for City based on this performance. Because this could have been 3, 4, 5. So big up to Donnarumma for making this not as embarrassing. But my goalkeeper shouldn't be my best player on the pitch when I'm Manchester City. I think so, RC. I think that's it. It's done. I'm calling it. I am calling it. I'm calling the title race this season, and you can call me a loser, you can call me a quitter. That's reasonable. That's fine. I truly believe that. I truly believe City don't win the title now. I'd love to be proven wrong. Would love to be proven wrong. But I just... I wasn't willing to accept it at 6 points, Jack. I wasn't willing to accept it. Rico with a shot, why not? Yeah, 9 points is... Because the thing is, I reckon that Arsenal will drop enough points for another team to catch up to them. Because I don't think that Arsenal are imperious and this amazing team. I think they're going to win the title, but I think that... I'm not trying to diss them. What I'm trying to say is I don't think they aren't catchable. If a competent side were there. I do not back City to be 9 points or 6 points, whatever it is right now, better than them from now until the end of the season. That's the thing. So, there we go. Oh, bloody hell. What an L. Nah. Shirky, I don't know how many times you've lost the ball in the second half, man, but it's really frustrating me. Can you stop? I know the game's lost, but can you stop? Please. It's just a shame because this Donnarumma performance, I tell you what, it's like Trafford against Brighton. Trafford was great that day. Ain't no one remember that shit. Because it was meaningless. Because we still lost anyway. We've let Donnarumma down today. Just have a twat, Nori. Why not? Just fucking do it. that I'm so despondent. Thank you so much, Ethan, for renewing your membership. This very dark time. Love that from you. Thank you so much. Your random footballer is Adebayor. It's about to be 3, is it? Yeah, fairs. Ahmad hits the post. Fucking hell. Can we not make it properly embarrassing? Fuck me, man. The post has saved us twice. Lost the ball again. Can we have, like, no extra time? It's 5 minutes. Could we just end it? Could we just end it, please? Please. Okay, mate, like, that is bad from you as well. I think it's both, Noosa. Look. It has been a very bad performance from City. Of course it has. Big up to United as well. Let's be fair, United have played well. In fairness, they have played very well. We've got to accept that. I know we might not want to accept that, but we have to accept that they have played well. They have been better than us. They deserve to win the game. They have been good on an individual level. We've been bad on an individual level. I think that, look, the first half wasn't especially good. Obviously not. Obviously not. I could see a structure of how we could get some joy from the game, though. Because we identified a weakness. And we've given it away again. I don't get why, I don't get, like, why we're still, like, properly attacking and going for it. Do you want to be humiliated? We're not going to score a goal, never mind 2. Why are you committing so many bodies forwards? This just makes the scoreline embarrassing. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. Be careful what you wish for, guys. Be careful what you wish for. Just so fucking terrible. So terrible. I can't forgive this. I cannot forgive this. It's egregious. That's an amazing word. Like, Rodri, you've been so fucking bad today, man. So bad. Mate. It's just horrendous. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this second half. I'm trying to stay so calm. But let me tell you right now, I am so close to going insane here. I'm so close to losing my shit. Oh my god. Just so avoidable. It's all so avoidable, man. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, God. Oh, bloody hell. I've been tagged now in a football chat. Hold that. I've been so hold that. I am holding. I am holding. Don't you worry. I'm gonna do a sad face. Oh yes, we're back in the game. It's only 2-0. The comeback is on, guys. Get in. Come on, let's do it. Let's keep attacking. It's the 94th minute.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
Ethan, that's so generous. Thank you so much. Can we please get massive W's in the chat for Ethan? That's a very generous and kind super chat. Oh, it's not working. Well, you get to see a miserable picture of me. There you go. How about that? Oh. There we go. Big up to you, Ethan. Thank you so much, mate. Alcohol for the pain. And there's your printed photo of me looking pretty miserable. Is this... No, what am I trying to say here? This is a last season half of football. Innit? And this is like, and not just last season, like the dark period of last season. Not even just last season in isolation, the dark period. That's what this fucking second half has been. This has been beyond horrendous from us. I can't fathom it. And it's full time. And 2-0, it reflects, it does not reflect, it does not reflect, the balance of that match. Because it should have been 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. GG to you, RC. Well won, well deserved. I hate you, Diaz. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm gonna do a post-mortem where I'll try to outline my thoughts, but I've already, you know what I'm gonna say. I will do the post-mortem, but you know what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm gonna say. Just I'm so angry at so many people. I'm so angry at so many people. There were lots of bad individual performances from us. But at the end of the day, I expect my manager to make the correct decisions. Because I think he's the best manager in the world. And I need him to make the correct decisions. And he just didn't. GG's to you, Kev. Well won. Well deserved. it doesn't help that Rodri was probably our worst player today. And that's a mad thing to say. I never thought I'd say that, but he was up there. He was up there as being like the worst player today. I can't believe how many chances we conceded because of him. I can't believe it. I can't believe how much possession we lost because of him. But so again, I'm not letting the players off. I'm not letting the players off at all. Because it was not good enough from them, obviously. But I need my manager. When it was obvious that Rodri was struggling in that first half, no, I'm good. No, I need to save this for the post-mortem. No, yeah. I need to save that for the post-mortem. Tia says, can I blame VAR? If they got the red, it would have been different. Yeah, it would have, but I can't. I can't. I'm not interested in talking about. Of course, you guys can do what you want. I do not care about that, though. I don't care about that. So not good enough. I don't care if like 5 of our players, I don't know, got shot in the foot. And, well, no, I do care about that, to be fair. But you know what I mean? I don't care if, like, 3 of their players should have been red carded and we were denied a goal-scoring opportunity and blah, blah, blah. That second half, especially, is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. Because you can remedy stuff at halftime. You can change things. We had the opportunity to change things, and we went backwards, and we got worse. I cannot believe it. I am in awe at how bad that final 50 minutes or so of football was. 45 plus 5 minutes of added time. I can't believe it. I'm going to... that second half... I'm tweeting now. That second half was a last season half of football. And I'm talking about the dark period of last season. Oh. Thank you, Don, for keeping the scoreline. I don't want to say respectable. For keeping the scoreline. For keeping it to just 2. I don't want to say respectable in a derby, but you know what I mean. Thank you, Don, for keeping it to just 2. Best City performance. No, it's, yeah. I think that's self-explanatory, isn't it? Thank you, Don, for keeping it to just 2. No doubt United deserved the win. So congrats to them. Yeah, wasn't even close. It's the fact it's a derby, innit? That's what stings. Because this would fuck me right off regardless of opponent, by the way. It's fucking United, man. Thank God Gasky isn't here. I think I'd have stabbed him. I wouldn't have. I take that back. That's a joke. Oh my God. I don't know what to do, man. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I think the play. What's the play, guys? What is the play? I think he would batter me, to be fair. I think the play is to end the stream within the next few minutes because there's a lot of people who have a lot of things to say, and I've got a lot of things to say as well. Thank you so much, Adam, for the super chat. If Arsenal win tonight, title is done. I think it might be done already, to be honest, matey. I think it's done, Adam. Thank you so much for your super chat. Big up to Don, man. Best game in his City career. Absolutely unbelievable performance from him. Kept it semi-respectable. Just... Right, here's my tweet. That second half was the last season half of football. I am talking about the dark period of last season. Thank you, Don, for keeping it to just 2. No doubt United deserved the win. It wasn't even close. So much better than us. Congrats to them, of course. Didn't get the subs. Didn't get the... Yeah, I'll just say subs. Just, yeah. Wait, let me just do that. Pop that there. There we go. Lovely. Right, tweet sent. Now I just need to, like, drown myself. I don't know. I'm going to end the stream. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to schedule the stream right now. So you guys